Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Aims beyond the defence. He has a look up. Now that is a hefty challenge. In again. That's a sharp pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Raul, well read, and the danger is averted.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
Must say, I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Knocks it into space. Will play through for the wide man. Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's really well cleared.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Ødegaard. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Pedri has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a throw. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Zico is in a really good position out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Bale. That is good alertness. Van Dijk. Pedri thinks about the shot. Can he spark a counter here? Hazard wins the duel this time. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Zico shifted it to the flank. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Header! Against the crossbar. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, that's superb. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Busquets. Ødegaard. Oh, super find. Maldini powering forward here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Ødegaard. And this is a great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bale with the short one. Opts to... And the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's a dangerous chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Early ball out from the back. Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's well seen too. That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona have it back and can go again.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's being urged to shoot. Barcelona have a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Shot could be big chance! In he goes again! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was a given, it always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case... Neymar! He's got full. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Can he get it through? And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Busquets. Ferdinand. And it's Pirlo. And it's Bale. In with the challenge. A heavy challenge. Bale. Zico. Zico driving forward. He's having a shot! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Bale. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Neymar. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Pedri. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's hoisted clear. He's looking wide, and that could set him on his way. Good take, and is he in? Odegaard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Azar. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Ball played for Zico. Neymar. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. Odegaard. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely shaped ball. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Bale's cross. And that has been... He's tried one! Oh, brilliant save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bale goes short. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hakimi. Hakimi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hakimi. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Maldini. Zico. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Bale. Bastoni kept his... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
He's had it taken off him. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pirlo. Busquets. And it's Pirlo. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And no, he's seen through all of that. And this is Luis Suarez. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Busquets with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Played up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Busquets, That has not gone well.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting it.
Guardiola! He scored! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Driving forward. Driving through the middle. Yes, that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Busquets.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No luck with that dink over the top. And this is Neymar. Good ball, good take. Maldini. Plays the ball back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's Zico! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
In with the challenge. Some resolute defending there. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rodri. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Taken back almost at once. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ball is over the line. And it's Thuram. Now it's Ribéry. In the series. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Guardiola! Nicely shaped ball. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. That's Busquets. Cannavaro. Neymar. Busquets. And it's Zico. Good chance here! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Luis Suarez. Now he's got space here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And the pass is intercepted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The most accurate pass. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Ferdinand. Pirlo. It's Ferdinand. Thuram. Pirlo. And this is Luis Suarez. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a look and place it forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Zico. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Lewandowski. Out to the right.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. But it's Thuram. Now it's Messi. In by Messi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? He's cut it out. Mbappe. 75 minutes played. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He has found the way through. here's Luis Suarez! Shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! Barcelona are back in business!
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 81 el dorsal 9.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Triol spots it and intercepts. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Busquets. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Bale. Bale finds himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We
dorsal
have got
8,
changes here, from
Neymar.
both sides in fact.
El dorsal 14. El dorsal 9. Luis Suárez.
Pirlo.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Pass
17.
is somewhat less than
dorsal
ideal.
20.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Minutos de descuento.
Tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is a little undercooked. It's a good run down the right. We are into overtime. It's Pele! Oh, that was a... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Oh, he gets big! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's Luis Suarez! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's been cut out, well played. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a throw. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. Could move up a gear here. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. First quarter of an hour gone. Busquets cuts it out. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele is standing over this one. And this an opportunity to pull level. Rafinha! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Ferdinand getting this one clear. Pass somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall, off the post. That's a half-decent try.
Edmilson just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Maldini. And that has left him in a heap. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. And he's found a way. It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Neymar. That's good play. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking to go deep. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot's on. Bale! That's a little off target. Strokes it back. And it's Pirlo. Oh, this is a great... It's Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Some resolute defending there. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, it's played into the area. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have turned up with a...
Chance, surely! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that...
Could be danger here! And he's decided to go for it. It's there! A goal at a really telling moment. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona could counter here. Now it's Neymar. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Rafinha. And it's Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
I'm afraid to tell you that
it is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That has not gone well. And here's Bale, pinches it off him, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rodri. Edmilson. Oh, what a ball! Chooses to go back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Van Bronckhorst. Edmilson. It's Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely shaped ball. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Probing pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rodri. Edmilson. And it's Rodri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Dembele, looking to play him in. Busquets. Ronaldinho. Maldini. Spread neatly. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he finish? He scores! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Dembele.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
25, Edmilson.
And it's Rijkaard.
Coming on the field.
There's the shot!
18,
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Lautaro Martinez. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 15, Guti. Number 3, Rijkaard.
Martinez. He's found a way past. That has been cut short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Rodri. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram gets it away. Pirlo. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Corner number 2 then.
substitutions taking place.
That'll be a throw. Played into space. Now it's Pele. Pele is flagged offside. Van Dijk. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Batistuta. Lam. Now it's Batistuta. Zico. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Del Piero! It's Zico! So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Great corner, and he did the rest. And that is that. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Played out wide. He is starved of space and time. And here's Yaya Toure. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
And it's Serginho. Takes aim and crosses. And Yaya Toure! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Ferdinand tries to clear. Zico, looking for options for movement. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Now it's Del Piero. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Knocks it into space. Royce showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bale is standing over this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Bale! Royce with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bale. It's Bale! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Good ball, good take. João Neves.
Benfica really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Beraldo gets across to intercept that. Serginho aims beyond the defence. Makalele cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bale. Dink through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Royce. It's a mighty effort! It's there! Benfica are back in business! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Real chance! And he's straight offside. Makalele. Royce. He has a look out. Bale! Superb goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Benfica take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have...
It's Bale! Off the post! And he can clear it away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Yaya Toure. And Serginho. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Royce. Now it's Bale. Ball is over the line. Royce delivers. Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. João Neves. He's found a way past, and he has been fouled there.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, plenty of early set pieces here. Big header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Caros espectadores, para evitarem perder de vista as vossas crianças, por favor, mantenham contacto visual ou físico com elas durante todos os momentos. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ferdinand. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's come in hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's gone for goal! Royce with the cross. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Lukaku. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. Back into the middle. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now that's well seen too. Busquets.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, super ball! Charge, surely! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Busquets. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Serginho. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was a decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Benfica grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Zico. Zico. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Pele. That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through, and this is Royce.
Such good technique.
Big chance! Great chance! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So now the difference is 3. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, almost a 6th! Zico. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played right into his path. That looks a good ball through. Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Zico.
Vamos ter 3
Royce.
minutos de compensação.
Makaleli. It's run loose here. Serginho in acres of space out wide. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bale. And they're back on the ball again. Thuram. Just about within shooting range. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Just eases him off the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rijkaard is fouled. Serginho. Pirlo. He is through here. It's a goal kick. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about
En
it.
el minuto 15, el dorsal 8.
Girona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Suarez. Spread it left. That's very neat. He's had a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Pirlo. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's played in low. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was a given. It always was.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
El dorsal 9.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Pirlo. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Skip. And the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, he may share a surname with one of the most famous of all Japanese footballers, but this Nakata is a very different type of player, I think.
Yeah, certainly less glamorous, I would say, Peter, but no less important.
Bit of an unsung hero?
Yeah.
Mbappe! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Out for a throw. Beckham. Pele has chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Maldini. And he's forced to go back. Del Piero. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Oh, look at the space. Gets his head on it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
He's on it, can he get away? And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Azar. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
He's having a shot! It's a loose ball. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Really fierce, close defending. Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And this is Shevchenko. Over to the left. Del Piero. Played into space. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pele. Pass somewhat off target. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe! Oh, off the bar! Decent enough try.
Mbappe must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Pele. Barcelona are trailing against the run of play. Crosses it into the area. Maldini getting this one clear. Cafu. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pirlo. And it's Beckham. Cafu. And he's managed to get free. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Now it's Bale. Has a look and place it forward. Del Piero. Mbappe. He's going for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a cute ball. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Hazard. Beckham. Pele. And Hazard. And it's Nakata. He played for Rijkaard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24 será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, what has happened here? Delivers with whip. And he's taking no chances there.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he stop it going out? Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Gikia. Pele. Back into the middle. Busquets. Now Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Cannavaro. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Cannavaro. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit hard.
Shevchenko gets through. Great chance! Neymar. Neymar going vertical.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nakata. And it's Rijkaard. That's Maldini. Rijkaard. Gikia. White is always looking to play quality balls. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Opts for safety. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Maldini. And the pass is intercepted. Gikia. Rijkaard. And it's Nakata. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Luis Suarez. Neymar tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por
And that has
el
added a
dorsal
whole
14,
new complexion to the
el dorsal
game.
7.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Pirlo. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Very much into the last knockings. And it's Beckenbauer. Totti. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Totti. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Habrá 2 minutos
Has a look
de
and
descuento.
plays it forward. 2 minutes to be added on. Pirlo. Ferdinand promptly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
En el marcador está a punto de
Luis
aparecer
Suarez,
el número
voted
38
man
de
of the
la
match,
Liga.
and deservedly so.